80 degrees in October. And not just October, like the third week of October. And I'm in Minnesota. This is crazy. Hey everybody, Jamie here. Welcome back to another quick video where I'm going to talk about three, yes, count them, three, the only three things you really need to do a no-build minivan camper van. If you're new to my channel, this is where it all began. In this spot, I filmed a video probably 4 years ago, I guess now, where I talked about a Plymouth Voyager. I think it was a 93 that I bought, and I did a no-build camper van with that van. And then I upgraded to this one, although it wasn't much of an upgrade. She's starting to fall apart underneath. But this is a 2005 Chrysler Town & Country. It has about 270,000 miles. And I have experimented in all kinds of different ways building out a no-build cheap camper van. So today I'm going to talk about what I think are the three essential things you need to have besides the van. Find a cheap van. But these would be the priorities I would have to get out there on the road today, go camping at a campground and feel comfortable. So I know there's a lot of stigma about camper vans, specifically living in a van down by the river. We've heard that 1,000 times. But I will tell you that once you go camping in a van, you'll never go back to a tent. I was just at a state park yesterday here in Minnesota, and I saw a bunch of people backpacking in with a tent and a sleeping bag. And although they were probably gonna be able to find a really cool spot, tent camping is not for me. I'll take a good old-fashioned, bunch of birds just flew at me, good old-fashioned minivan that is ready to roll in any weather. Think about it. If you have a van, it's ready for any weather. So anyways, I don't want this video to go on forever, so let's talk about the three things I would get for a cheap minivan to turn it into a no-build camper van. Number one, and by the way, I'll put links to all of this stuff in the description of my video, as close as I can find online of what I got. Number one, most important, is a bed. Now you can do any kind of bed that you want. If you look at some of my other videos, I've done several different beds, including a build out that's the full length, full width of my van. But I had originally bought a cot, just an old cot online. And quite honestly, if I was just gonna start from scratch with an old minivan, I would get a cot. And here's the reason why. You can upgrade and get a 4-inch memory foam mattress, which is what I did. And it makes it a little more comfortable than the one that they give you. But the nice thing is you can store stuff underneath. So the other thing is it leaves this, for me, this back seat open. This is the Stow and Go Seating. So you can fold all of the seating down and put it in the floor, which is nice. But with this setup, as opposed to my larger bed setup, I have a seat to sit in for eating, working, reading, whatever it is. When I bought this cot, it was less than $100, and I already had a sleeping bag. I did have to buy the memory foam mattress, but to me that was worth it. So that's the first thing, a bed. That's it. Secondly, you're gonna need something to cover up your windows. There's a lot of different ways you can cover up your windows. I'll just pull this one out and show it to you. I did the foam on this side, or Reflectix is what they call it. And then I just put fabric on this side so that when people walk up to the van, it looks like it's just black windows. If you have a little more money, you could do some limo tint in the back. I only paid $600 for this van. For me to get it tinted would cost almost that much. So I'm not gonna do that, I'm too cheap. But you want to have privacy when you're camping, because whether you go to a campground or maybe you want to stay at a Walmart while you're traveling, you want to be able to black out the windows somehow. And then last, you're going to need some sort of lighting system. You can use flashlights, you know, lights. There's a lot of different lights. I really like this light. It's just a simple rechargeable with a USB. You just plug it in, and it's more light than I actually. This is plenty of light. Just this one light in the back here. In fact, if I was stealth camping, it's actually probably almost too much light. So I'd look for something a little bit less bright than that. But that's it. I mean, you get yourself an old van, an old minivan. Get yourself a night, and I would say make sure your bed is comfortable. Don't skimp on that, because you're going to want to sleep well, especially if the weather's not great. You're going to want to have privacy in your windows, and then you're going to need some sort of light source. Now, obviously, there's a lot of other things that you can bring, a TV, a computer, storage, all that sort of stuff. But in this video, I just wanted to talk about the 3 things that I would take with me right now if I was going to go camping tonight or have to drive somewhere and sleep in my van. This setup, as long as I can, you know, park somewhere close to a bathroom, it's golden. I'm good to go. Anyways, let me know what you think. Maybe I missed something. Maybe you have a different opinion. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.